Yo, what is up guys, the Goblin. Today's video I'm going to be talking about game modes that we want and that we need in every single Call of Duty, and I hope you guys will enjoy this Black Ops 3 commentary. This gameplay here is just some competitive hardpoint playing with my friends, and of course I'm using that M8 full. Whenever you play competitive matches, you got to go full tryhard, and the M8 is just a great weapon, absolutely dominant. So if you guys will enjoy this video, if you guys can leave me a rating, I'm looking for some feedback, so if you guys could leave a rating, a like, or a dislike when you guys are done watching, I'd really appreciate it, and let's get right into this subject. So basically, the first thing that I want to talk about in this video is this one game mode that I think we need in all of these futuristic Call of Duties, and that is a classic game mode. Now, everyone knows the difference between a boots on the ground Call of Duty, such as a Modern Warfare 3, and between a futuristic double jump Call of Duty, mainly AW, Black Ops 3, and then obviously the Infinite Warfare that we're going to have next seems to be a, a futuristic Call of Duty, obviously. So basically, the whole thing with that is a lot of people miss the boots on the ground action, and in Advanced Warfare, they actually had this game mode in it, but it didn't really work out that well. It was the classic game mode, and what classic Call of Duty game mode is basically in one of these Call of Duty games that includes a double jump. It's a game mode where you don't have the futuristic movement systems. Now, this really didn't work out too well in Advanced Warfare, because Advanced Warfare, all of the maps, everything to do with Advanced Warfare was built around the ability to double jump. However, I think that this game mode would have worked out really good in Black Ops 3. I think this game mode should be in Infinite Warfare and all the futuristic Call of Duties that come out in the future, obviously, because in Black Ops 3, if you think about it, I think the only thing that's pretty much annoying that people that like the classic Call of Duties don't like in Black Ops 3 is the double jump as well as the wall running. I think everyone's pretty much cool with the sliding feature. Obviously, the sliding was invented in Call of Duty Ghosts. Before that, they had the dolphin dive, but I think everyone is pretty much cool with that. I think a classic Call of Duty mode in Black Ops 3 would have been absolutely insane. So what this would be, basically, is it would be a playlist. I'd hope it would be sort of, this is my ideal way for this classic Call of Duty game mode, is that it would be a playlist of the smaller maps and 6v6, and they would have game modes like, Domination, Kill Confirm, Uplink, or TDM, or something like that. Just small, fast-paced maps, and same with the game modes as well. And basically, you would be not allowed to double jump or to wall run in that game mode. It would basically just be your unlimited sprint and your boosters and stuff like that. Because one thing about these futuristic Call of Duties is a lot of people don't like how, how vertical they are, or that there could be people up on the walls. I think this classic Call of Duty game mode would have worked out super well in Black Ops 3. Now, it's a bit late for it to be incorporated into Black Ops 3, but I think this game mode could still do very well in Infinite Warfare, because I think Infinite Warfare is going to not have the exosuits. It's going to have like a similar movement system to Black Ops 3, and like they say, the fan base is sort of split between boots on the ground and the newer Call of Duties. Like a ton of the OG fans who started back in the day. I'm sure most of you guys probably didn't start in Black Ops 3. You probably started playing a few COD games ago, and you guys missed that boots on the ground action, and that's why I think that if they had this sort of splitting the game up with this classic Call of Duty game mode, that it would work out very well. Now, another game mode that I think we need in every single Call of Duty is one that I've been talking about for years, and that's basically a game mode that's just the small maps, just the good game types, just domination, hardpoint, and just the very small maps. 3 or 4 maps that are the smallest for those people like myself who love to play with SMGs and in public matches, obviously, love to rush around. I think we need a game mode like that. Another cool game mode that we had back in the day, or not back in the day, but in Advanced Warfare, was that sniping game mode. And I think that One Shot, I think it was called, a sniping game mode definitely needs to be in every Call of Duty, because the Call of Duty fan base loves sniping, and I think sniping is kind of like, it doesn't seem to be as popular in Black Ops 3 as it was in BO2. Obviously, I think it's died down a little bit. And AW sniping was still pretty popular because the snipers were pretty powerful. In BO3, I don't think they're that powerful. They're sort of average, better than BO1, but not as good as MW3 or BO2. But obviously, I think that a game mode like this One Shot would be very cool. But the focus of this video is just for that classic Call of Duty game mode. Now, the people who making Infinite Warfare said that they made the Call of Duty 4 remastered for the people that like that classic Call of Duty, which, fair enough, that does make sense. However, your game is getting so much hate. Infinite Warfare is getting so much hate, and I think they need to announce something like this, that there will be a classic Call of Duty game with only the small pace maps, or not a game, but a game mode, and I think that would make people happy if there was just the ability to slide, no double jumps, boots on the ground action. I think people would love that, and bring back it would kind of sort of mix the new Call of Duties with that old feeling of Call of Duty, and it would get people not only to love the Modern Warfare remastered, but also to get to love Infinite Warfare's classic game mode if they don't love the normal game modes. But that's just just an idea from me for these game modes that we really need in every single Call of Duty. Let me know in the comment section down below what game modes did they used to have in Call of Duty that you miss. I missed the Blitz game mode from Call of Duty Ghosts. I thought Blitz was a lot more fun than Uplink. That's just me personally. I thought it was a lot more sneaky. How you didn't need to have the ball. You could sneak by, get those last second caps. I thought Blitz was a very good game mode. I think another game mode that we need is sort of like a competitive, like search and destroy, like 4v4 search and destroy, competitive only, because right now they have arena play, which obviously I play a lot now with my buddies, and it is a lot of fun, but it seems like there's just a lot of capture the flag and uplink, and it seems like it would be a lot better if arena mode had a bunch more search and destroy, because I think Call of Duty, like if you look at CSGO, their competitive in CSGO is all built around like a search and destroy sort of game type, and it's like 30 rounds, but in Call of Duty there's all these game types, and I think search and destroy is the most loved one by the Call of Duty competitive players and by the viewers, and I think they really need to support search and destroy 4v4 competitive a lot more. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys could, like I said, leave me some feedback, either a like or a dislike, and let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys want this classic game mode in the next Call of Duty or even in Black Ops 3? And what other game modes would you like to see in Call of Duty games? Let me know that in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for Cookie and Don't Lookie, and I'm out. Peace.